What's up, everybody? I'm Amra. This is Amra's Logic, giving my recap of yesterday's Showtime Night of Champions card, triple header. The first fight was that I saw was Jermell Charlo versus John Jackson, which was a very good fight. And to be honest, John Jackson was winning the fight to me. Jermell Charlo looked like he was just loading up for one shot and stalking John Jackson, while John Jackson was using his jab, timely combinations, was keeping distance, and was really using the ring well. Some people might say he was running, but I think he was using the ring well and using his jabs and combinations as needed to keep Charlo guessing. And Charlo looked frustrated by all the movement. He looked very frustrated. He wasn't able to really get off like he wanted to. He wasn't able to work behind the jab. He was very frustrated. But during the fight though, he was catching Jackson with random clean shots like left hooks, right hooks, and you could tell they would hurt him. But Jackson was still able to be on his bike and control in the fight. Then all of a sudden, Charlo connected on a clean shot. And then, like, I don't know, I've never seen a reaction like that from a boxer that took a clean shot. Like, he started, like, rubbing his eye or some shit. Like, it was mad weird. Like, he was, like, rubbing his face. Like, I don't know if he got knocked out and woke up right away and was confused or something like that. And then Charlo went in for the kill, and he slept him on the ropes, and he got that smoke. It was a good fight. I actually want to see John Jackson fight again. I think he has a good skill set. I just think he got caught by a shot, but he's definitely a good fighter. He is the son of knockout artist Julian Jackson. If you guys know him from back in the day, was probably one of the hardest punchers ever in boxing. His son doesn't seem like he's very heavy-handed, but he seems like he's pretty intelligent and has good boxing IQ. He just got caught with a shot. Jermell Charlo, I guess from this performance, it exposed some of the flaws in his game that he definitely needs to work on. He's a good fighter, but he definitely needs to work on cutting off the ring and dealing with people with movement. He looked very confused out there. So, but congrats to him on the win, nonetheless. And then the next fight after that, which was a very good fight, which is Jermall Charlo versus Austin Trout. This was like a real fight of like true boxing enthusiasts. I mean, this was a back and forth battle. They were using jabs. Austin Trout was counter punching. I mean, this was a really good fight. Like, you're not gonna just get in there and just wash Austin Trout. You're gonna have to be a good fighter to beat Austin Trout. Austin Trout has very, very, in my opinion, high ring IQ. He knows what he's doing in there. My problem with Trout is I feel like Trout doesn't have any pop on his punches like that to make someone really respect him. He has to dance and do all that countering, but Jermell Charlo was physically the bigger fighter in there. He was working behind the jab and landing combinations, but he had to earn it. Like, I would think this fight for Charlo was definitely a huge learning experience. And it went all 12 rounds. It was back and forth, nip and tuck. I mean, it was a really close fight. I mean, down the stretch, Austin Trout really put his foot on the gas and was putting pressure on Charlo. And he was hitting Charlo with some clean shots. But I want to say Jamal Charlo has a chin, but I know that Austin Trout doesn't have pop like that. But still, he was able to take some clean shots and keep moving. Wasn't staggered at all. And there's a little rough housing in the beginning of the fight. Austin Trout had some swelling around his right eye, though he was taking some shots, but then there was a couple elbows like and headbutts and real weird stuff. Jamal Charlo had like a knot on his head or whatever, but it was a very entertaining fight. I thought it was a good fight, especially for boxing purists. That was a really good fight. And then last but not least, Erislandy Lara versus Vanis Martirosyan. I'm one of those people that, I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan, so I hate when people call people that are pure boxers boring. But damn it, Lara. Oh my God, bro. Oh, your fights, you just run and throw shots, and it's just, oh my God, it's hard to watch, Lara. I just want to see Lara engage. He has a good skill set. He just doesn't let his hands go. He runs, throws punches, runs, throws punches. He rarely engages. I mean, it looks like he kind of gave Martirosyan that smoke by looking at his face, but Martirosyan scars up easy, so don't be fooled by his face like, oh, Lara gave him that work. It wasn't like that. He was landing shots, but he was pot shot and running. It was a very boring fight. I mean, it was it was boring, and I hate to say that, but Lara, you want to get big fights, you need to let your hands go, bro. Like you need to let your hands go on you just gotta let your hands go. I mean, you can't just run the whole fight and throw jabs or random shots and just win rounds. And that's what he's doing. Like he's only caring about winning rounds. Like you want these big fights, you have to do something exciting. You're not big as far as personality wise where you can sell yourself outside the ring. So you have to sell yourself inside the ring, Lara. So you need to get active. You need to let your hands go. You need to be knocking people out. You need to be at least dropping people. Do something. Because no one's going to want to fight you. It's like, what the hell? We're going to be chasing you the whole damn fight. You're going to be throwing random shots. It's going to be hard for me to win. I'm going to look bad. That's what you want. It's like, why am I going to, why would a high level fighter put themselves through that for Lara? I used to say I want to see Lara fight Triple G. I'm not sure. It's like you're just gonna be running the whole time. I'm like, what's the point? But I digress. Lara won. The Charlo brothers have history now. They're the only twin brothers to win titles in the same weight class, which is the 154-pound weight class. So congrats on them. But I will say that from this card, Jamal Charlo looks like the more polished out of the two. He's the bigger, looks like the stronger, the more polished out of the two. Jermel's still a good boxer in his own right, but there's levels, and I can clearly see that Jamal is better than Jermel, but both good fighters, and I wait to see what they're gonna do in the future. And maybe one of them will step up and go to 160 to fight Triple G. We'll see what's gonna happen. If I did see anybody fight Triple G, it wouldn't be Lara now. I would be interested to see what Jamal Charlo would do against Triple G. He's bigger, stronger. Looks like he has a chin. It'll be interesting. It'll at least be a game fighter and somebody that we know that's done something. We've seen him now. He's beaten Trout. That's impressing me because Trout is not a person you're just gonna walk over or a gatekeeper, in my opinion. You're gonna have to be good to beat that guy. So waiting to see what the future holds, and I'm not giving up yet on Canelo versus Triple G. That fight will happen. Don't fall for the smoke that everybody's saying because he vacated the title. He's ducking. That fight's still gonna happen. It's too much pressure. It has to happen. And that's pretty much all I got for today. Comment, subscribe, just do something. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Gone.